Good morning, afternoon, and evening to all of you. And thank you again for joining me on this live feed, or later on when you're watching it later on. So, I would love to share with you a couple of practices today that, especially these days with the corona and people staying quite a long time in isolation, there's a need for these practices. These are ancient practices. Some of it is from um, India, yogi practice, and another one is from Hawaii. So I'm going to share with you two practices. One is the practice of forgiveness. And it really is important that we are in a space of forgiveness. And we have to forgive ourselves first, and then we can forgive another. And especially when we think that the other one should ask for forgiveness from us, that is the time that we need to energetically ask for forgiveness from them. It will liberate us, actually. So this is the hard one to swallow. And as we let go of our ego, that is the place that will actually give us freedom. And the other practice is a practice of equanimity, how to be in the eye of the storm without being swayed all over the place and being really grounded, being really centered, being calm and in the face of whatever is happening in the world or in personal interrelationship. So practice one is very simple, especially if you think that the other person should ask for forgiveness. So you do that by yourself. It is for yourself to liberate yourself. So you can practice it just by saying or stating the 4 sentences in one go. That will just be a little bit of a lip service. So I invite you to actually sit with each question for as long as you need to. Just pardon me. A bit of hay fever, so it's fine. And so the questions are very, very simple. The first question or statement is, please forgive me. The second one, I'm sorry. The third one is thank you. And the fourth one is I love you. You can do that in a variety of combinations. So you can start. Oops. You can start with I love you and please forgive me, thank you, like that. Or you can go into I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Write down these questions and find which way works for you, especially when we are angry with a particular person, then it really is helpful. It is for us. We don't have to say anything to them. It will release you from the charge that you have against them, especially if we've done something wrong to them, but our egos won't allow us to admit that we've done that. Then by all means do this practice because it will free you. So as I said, it doesn't matter which way you start. You can start with I love you, please forgive me, thank you, like that. Or you can start with I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So you could do that for as long as you want. You can take one statement or one question like I'm sorry, and repeat that over and over again out loud or internally. You could sit with that particular person or people or situation in mind for as long as it takes to pierce through the charge. It really is a phenomenal practice. So it's called the Ho'oponopono. It is originating from Hawaii. The other practice, especially now, it really is important when we are able to be with equanimity. We're able to be grounded, centered, calm in the face of whatever is happening. That I in the center of the storm. So drama will happen around us all the time throughout. And then we don't have to hook on to the dramas of other people or the dramas of the world. We can still be grounded and calm in the face of whatever is arising. So this is being in the eye of the storm and being able to be calm, collected, tranquil. So that state of calm, collected, and tranquility is a state of equanimity. And so I invite you to do that. And how it is, you can either imagine yourself really centered, really grounded in the eye of the storm. And the storm could be stories of other people, whatever they make up. It can be the coronavirus drama. It can be, interpersonal drama. You just hooked onto someone in the family. You said something, they're going through whatever. And there's fireworks happening. So just be centered. You can either be in that inquiry of how can I be deeper in that state of equanimity? How can I embody that state of equanimity? Or you can do this amazing practice from the Tantra Kriya Yoga, which is very, very simple. It's a mantra of Om, Ah, Hum, or Ong, Ah, Hung. And the difference is one is more power, kind of ready to give you power to fight something off. I would prefer the more gentle one. It's the Om, Ah, Hum, rather than the more aggressive energy of Ong, Ah, Hung. And how it is done, it's done on the breath. As we reach out, we imagine as if a funnel opening up in the crown chakra. So we can use the hands to actually have that intention of a funnel opening up in the crown chakra. And that is the place where we go Om. And then on the same breath, we open the throat chakra and the heart chakra. The Ah opens the heart so that we can embrace and accept all different aspects of viewpoints. So the Ah. And then as we go down, we sink down to the base chakra and it's Hum. And as we do the Hum, we clench the pelvic floor muscles. And I'm going to do this movement just to demonstrate that it's clenching the pelvic floor muscles because it's an internal process. So it's on one breath and then you wait a minute, hold it, and then you take a breath, you bounce back out to the universe, to existence as you breathe in. So inhale. Om. And carry on this practice internally. The Om Ahum is an internal practice. Just make sure you clench the pelvic floor muscles on the Hum. And breathing in. And staying with this practice, the internal Om Ah Hum, for as long as you desire. And I wish you a most amazing practices. Whatever you choose to do, simply do that. You just need one practice to follow through every day as part of your commitment to your own self. Thrive. Namaste.